The final deck of the day, German US aggro. A lot of versions of this list, I guess you could say, running around on the ladder right now. This is mine. It's not unsimilar to Ari Big Ben's list, which I think is the one a lot of people are running right now. Mine differs slightly in that I'm using the the aforementioned Hellcats that I really love instead of the 1-2 infantry. And I'm also trying out some STUG III-Fs in the 2 slot here as opposed to the Wirbelwinds because these trade effectively against other aggressive German lists. And oftentimes the Blitz is not relevant. Obviously it can be, but it's much less so in a version that's not running Blitzkrieg, which we are not. Normally I would say that I'm not a big fan of the versions that are running Alliance over Blitzkrieg, but in a meta where you expect to run into... let me clarify. On a ladder where you expect to run into a lot of German US aggro, I think the Alliance is just better overall because it lets you go toe-to-toe with those decks more effectively, and plus it can get a lot of your German units, which are already pretty beefy, in terms of like they just have a lot of more defense than their cost a lot of the time, can get it out of carpet bombing range, which is kind of nice when you're getting back-to-back pinned by cards like Monty and Shelling, and then your Blitzkriegs are useless in a hand where you have a full support line not doing anything. So at least Alliance lets you spend your resources to buff them for a future turn and gets them out of range of the sweepers. So that's why I think it's kind of an appealing card right now. That said, with the upcoming tournament this weekend, because you're able to just ban opposing cards and you don't need your aggro deck to be good at beating the other aggro decks, it could be right to go for a more aggressive build that's running Blitzkriegs and the Wirbelwinds, just like that's trying to be faster overall. But anywho, we're playing the ladder, and this is a different version than the one that we've played on stream before, so that's why I'm running it today. Oh, you know what I have not been doing? Very bad boy. I have not been updating the deck command for the stream. So let's do that now before we jump in. Did that update? Yes, it did. All right, good. Probably going for another 90 minutes with this deck. We'll see how the games go. We're gonna play at least for another hour 15, so I can get up to my 4 hours stream like I normally like to. Keep the FLAMMPANZER. He could be on tokens. NEBELWERFER is pretty good for the same reason. I like these 2-drops. This is probably not something we want in our opener. Kind of want a 1-drop though, so maybe I throw back one of the 2s. Yeah, that's not awful. Even if it's just hanging out for a while, not doing anything, hopefully it survives to the Alliance turn. Oh, we're like that now, are we? Okay. Well, now I'm not sure. I could play it out as a distraction. It's probably not the best idea, though. Let's see. Hopefully his hand is a little slower, and we can kill this with the FLAMMPANZER. Or the Neb. Huh, we could just kill it now. That's probably not the worst, eh? Just killing it outright right now. Yeah, because next turn we can FLAMMPANZER this. Actually, that's probably wrong, right? We want to save the FLAMMPANZER for when something gets really big and out of control. We can just NEBELWERFER next turn. second Nebelwerfer too. This can be scary though. I can't see this surviving to our next turn. So now I think I FLAMMPANZER so that I have a chance to hit this. Got a joint operation in hand though. Let's do this. I think I have to be aggressive and try to kill this before he buffs it. We unfortunately don't have a way to really deal with this card effectively in this deck. Best way would be we have to be going first and then could like get a 99th on going soon. Yeah, that's gonna probably do it. We don't really have a way to deal with that, I don't think. Could play this, use the alliance, and then what? Then we're just dead to... I guess I could play out a bunch of stuff. Let's do this and see what he does. If he has another buff, we're dead, but that's fine. Yep, GG. Kind of like a case of play versus draw there. Like we were on the draw, so they were able to get ahead on board, and we couldn't stop them taking the front line and getting really aggressive with that ambush unit. Sure. Am I supposed to just kill this immediately? Probably. Definitely not in an ideal position here. I'll just pack it in here. This card's really obnoxious, and we're already behind on card advantage, and that's just going to let him vomit out more of the cards from his hand, so we're just going to fall too far behind on board, most likely. So worth noting, if our Hellcats had been the infantry that gives our ground units +2 attack, I think we would have had more efficient attacks. That turn where we killed his 3-4, we could have like played the infantry, killed something. Yeah, but then we'd have nothing left. GG's, Johannes. Yeah, if we had another blitz unit in our hand, then we could have then, on top of that, moved into the front line and buffed our guy. Well, it stalled us out, and it looks like Lucky Spike could be in a position to do the same. Except this time we have the FLAMMPANZER on 3. If we had this on 3 the last game, it would have been a very different situation. Is he attacking HQ, or is he hitting... Okay, interesting. Let's kill you. Play stuff. I guess he could trade here now. Maybe I am supposed to trade this for that. Could go either way on that. I'd rather, like, if he's spending resources killing our stuff and we're just developing our board, then I think we're favored. Just depends on what else he has left. Always draw the ARADOs when we're ahead. Never fails. So I've always questioned this card in archetypes like this. I get that they're really good with joint operation. And they can, like, guaranteed find you your stuff, but they always feel so bad. We don't have enough resources to do everything we want here. Let's do this, I guess. Decent pickup. And now it's like kind of like, now what? You know, we're in control of the board, but they can just play so many... Ugh, damn, that's really unfortunate. Tank? Okay, that's nice at least. Panzer III-L. It feels like our opponent has 5 of these in their deck. I bet you this is what they got with that Africa Corps card. Right on time, 109th Combat Engineers. Right on time. See you later, Words. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good weekend. What are the chances of them actually playing a 1-drop and our ARADO getting value? Virtually nothing. You have his joint operations, though. Maybe you're not supposed to throw away an alliance. We're gonna nope that right now before he gets too much value off of it. I think we're just gonna go ahead and move this forward so we can start drawing cards. Can that live for a turn? Wow, it actually did. I was not prepared for that to happen. I'm not gonna lie. Put all of our 1-3s in the front line. I mean, at this point, we're just looking for alliance, fast times. Yeah, either of those two would be excelente. That's also pretty good. Do I want to bounce? I think I do want to bounce that. If I move that up, it's not great. Next turn, he can... strategic bombing. That's sad. Okay, that means he's not strategic bombing, which I think is better for us overall. Now what am I supposed to do? Do I take out that honey? I think I am supposed to take out that honey. This is going to get a ton of value, though. I think we're supposed to try to outpace the life gain that this provides and, like, kill this, actually. Go for the redraw here. I've never drawn this many cards off of a single 22nd Infantry Regiment in my life. This has been here since turn 3, I think. So it's drawn us, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 cards. There we go. That's what I like to see. He just doesn't have carpet bombing. Wow. I could search for an alliance with this. It doesn't actually do a whole lot, though. I mean, I guess it's okay. I think I want the cheap blitzy unit. Fast HEINZ is nice. If we can continue to dodge carpet bombing, we're in an okay spot. Perfect. Now I can NEBELWERFER the this. Fast HEINZ doesn't change the math on that, so I think I'm just supposed to take this out. This will go up to a 2-3, which just gets eaten by either of these, which is not ideal. Let's kill the thing that's preventing attacks then. This NACHSCHUB would have been so much better 1,000 turns ago. Yeah, I'm fine with this for now. That's a pretty good draw. Could have Seaborne Invasion, which would be bad. So awkward. These ARADOs, man. They always feel so bad. But clearly they perform well in the decks that people put them in because, I mean, they're there for a reason. I see them in a lot of lists like this and I'm always just like, what? Guess we'll just play them out. He's gotten rid of 2 sweepers now, so maybe these stick around and deal enough points of damage. If he hits another one of his sweepers, though, we're probably just dead. Oh my god, I even played... Like, that play is even good against this play, and it still didn't work. Because he hit the 20%er. They draw the joints and buff them, but not if I'm ahead on board, and I'm the beatdown deck, so I'm usually ahead on board. And so then they're just in an embarrassing 1-2 whenever that happens. Like, I get that they're good with joint op, they're good with alliance. It just oftentimes they just feel so awkward. But I guess the times when they're good enough that it makes up for that. A lot of people playing today. Like we've drawn one or both of our ARADOs in all of our games we've played so far with this deck, and they've never drawn us a card. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair argument to make, but I mean, if they were just, like, if they were just a good, solid card that's good at all points in the game, right? Like, by up on board, I mean, like, if we're 1 unit up on board, they're not that great for keeping us ahead. Am I supposed to keep this in hand? I don't know what generally speaking, I'm not sure if you're supposed to keep an alliance in a hand. Maybe against ALAMEIN, yes, I'm almost certainly supposed to do that. Like, imagine, like, in that game, for example, if those ARADOs were, like, Whirlwinds, they would have been way better. Yeah, I don't know. Do we play another one? It's kind of speculative. I think I want just the more individually powerful card, or maybe I want the thing that goes with Alliance better. It is kind of clunky and awkward though. It's probably just a joint op, honestly. I don't think my hand wants another 3. Guess we'll just pass. If we can run off some cheap German units, this alliance is going to be really good. Don't want to give them more cards, but... just buy myself time. We can deal a lot of damage next turn. That's fine. Let's see. Does he have missing? I have to run these into that, right? Because we can't beat... if he Leopolds us, then we just can't beat Leopold. This can kill him out of nowhere. If this can hit his face, then this joint op plus one other unit type can kill him. Don't care about that. Do we think he has another missing? Okay. Well, that seems like a pretty good fast HEINZ hand. This is also pretty good against... this is pretty good in the mirror match. I think we'll joint that now, though. Can play these two smokescreen units out next turn and then buff them all and attack with fast HEINZ. That's going to be a problem if he has encirclement especially, but you know, it is what it is. We can only do so much. Next turn I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot with this, kill his tank. Now I kind of want a Nebelwerfer. Shoot his tank. I supposed to fast Heinz here, like here and now? It's probably fast Heinz now. I don't know. Could go either way on that. When do they have NACHSCHUB? Always. When do you have it? Never. Do we put ourselves dead to Blitzkrieg? Probably not. This is dealing 3. Hey Tarantino, thanks for stopping in. Kind of catching us at the tail end of the stream. We're gonna probably go for another 20-30 minutes with this deck. But for anybody who's just stopping in, if you missed any of the matches today and are interested in going back and seeing them, you can obviously check out the VOD after the fact, or you can go to my YouTube channel. I break down all the decks by deck, or I break down all my videos by deck type there, so you can see exactly the matches that you're interested in. Okay, so I'm assuming he's eating the plane here. It's fine by me, because I can just do this, this, this. That's pretty good. I like that. Do I take out his stuff? Probably supposed to just keep hitting face. And he's dead. Alright, thanks, Tarantino. Sorry, I was focused on the game. I really like your YouTube channel, says Tarantino. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's a work in progress. It is what it is. It's not anything special, I would say, but I just try to like kind of do, I don't know. I just try to do my thing. I just want it to be exactly what it is, just like a place for people to watch previous streams, previous matches with. Nothing fancy. It's more or less just an archive of stuff. For now, anyway. So yeah, I appreciate you checking out the channel and the stream and all that. Yeah, that's exactly kind of what I was interested in or that's, like I said, that's pretty much the goal of the YouTube channel, is just to take the streams that we play, or take the games that we play on stream and break them up by deck type, provide the deck list so people can go back and see how it performed. And I always try to give just some pre-game analyses and post-game analyses as well, just to give my initial and final thoughts on the games we play. I'm still learning. I'm always learning, but I hope that that the channel can be a way for other people to jump in and learn as well. And in that way, you know, it's just shared knowledge, and we can all learn and experience the game in a different way, or maybe in a more whole way together, if that makes sense. Because for me, the most fun part about well, not the most fun part about games, but one of the fun things about games is discussing and dissecting and analyzing things. So because I also like to play a variety of games, and I also like to experiment, I think you know, a channel that you can go back and see what we said, what we theorized, and if it was put into practice and how it worked out and all that stuff can be interesting. But again, it's also just not that I would expect people to like go back and watch old videos, you know, because metas are constantly changing and evolving as well. But it definitely is more just a, oh, I missed the stream, let me check out the replay. But you know, sometimes people just can't catch us live, so I want to be able to give them something to look forward to. That's pretty good. I think we'll shoot this, move this up. Probably not a good chance that they're going to play out 2 units anytime soon, so this is ARADO's. Probably, once again, just going to be a 1-2 fighter. But maybe it's fine to play out here because we got an alliance next turn. Alliance plus shoot their thing. I don't think I'm supposed to get greedy here, so... that one, I guess, because it can't be targeted. This one-shots it, so maybe that's a waste. And if I had done it here, then we wouldn't have to spend 2 attacks killing his stuff. But if he wants to, like, throw both of these at this, I think I'll count that as a win. Oh, he's not. If he hits us with strat bombing, that would be bad, but not the end of the world. We'd still deal 7 to him next turn. This is actually a perfect draw, because it lets us spend all of our resources and start gassing back up. Sure. Are they dead? This is 5, 6, 7, 8. They're not quite dead, right? Oh no, they are dead. Yes. What happened? Thank you, game. Didn't update the thing properly. 13,000 is the next one. Cool, cool. Win 3 games with Soviet as an ally. Reject. Win 3 games with USA as an ally. Yes, please. Let's see if we can do that in the next 20 minutes before I call it a day. Okay, this guy was playing the control deck. Gotta watch out for those careless talks. If we can even play around them. These are a little speculative. This is probably actually not necessary. That's coming down too late. I'll keep one of these. Well, okay, I'll just pass then, I guess. Let's start with this. See what he does. Oh, pfft. I'm so dumb. I missed the point of damage. He was playing Eagle Claws in his list, so this, like... These could just die here. Okay, let's lead on another unit that we don't care that dies to... Thingy. Get this out of Eagle Claw's range. It's too bad we're not drawing more tanks. Hopefully we see some more. Alright then. Well, there's one win. And a pretty quick one, too. Oh, opponent, where are you? I might actually just fight an AI if we're waiting for a while. Nah, I'm kidding. We'll just wait for an actual match. Unless we get... If we hit the 2-minute mark, though. Everybody's fighting. Flyer? Flyer? Is that how that's supposed to be pronounced? Seems like a pretty decent hand. I think I'll keep this. You can go 1, 2, move these up, play this on 3. He's probably going to have a albacore to ruin our fun in that regard, but we'll see. I still think I'm gonna go 109. Move this up, attack that while I can. Oh, interesting. Wow, get wrecked. Kill that now while it's in range. It's kind of sad. Like, I could have killed it with... by moving this... playing this, moving it up, moving this up, shooting. But I think it's important to get the card draw from this now while we can. Ooh, do I want to be greedy here? It's not that greedy. We're still a few turns off from carpet bombing. If he goes shelling into carpet bombing, I'm going to be super sad with this play. I think buffing these is enough. Shelling into carpet bombing is going to feel so bad. But there's no way I'm not playing Alliance there, right? Alright, they're dead. Like, like, literally, I think that we deal enough damage this turn. There's a game where the ARADOs really shine. If it had hit... Because the only orders we have in our deck are Alliance, Fast HEINZ, which is effectively another Alliance, and Joint Operations. Joint Op wouldn't have been the worst hit there, but any of the buffs were much better, and Alliance was the best because it insulated us against a potential sweeper down the line. If he was like gonna keep pinning us, stalling to get there. Obviously, we killed him before he even got to turn 7, but we need what? One more win for that achievement. It's probably okay. Especially if we get a bunch of smokescreen units. Smokescreen is a very good keyword with the Alliance. Because they can't attack down your units with theirs in the meantime while you're trying to build up. Do we move up here? I don't think we do. He could be on missing. Yep. FLAMMPANZER of our own is fine here, I think. If he wants to move up and attack with his FLAMMPANZER, I think we'll just kill with the M18. No such luck. That's not a very good bounce target, sadly. I could just play it out just to play it. Not the greatest, though. It's kind of awkward. FLAMMPANZER and your 4 points of defense. You are a very, very awkward card. I think I just hang out here. I think that's what we're gonna do. Interesting. Just kill it. See if we can't play the 22nd Infantry Alliance, hit him in the face, draw a card next turn. That would be ideal. Good chance we don't get to do that, though. I'm sure we're going to see another naval operation. Maybe because of that, we are just supposed to alliance. The previous turn? I don't know. Maybe. Alliancing the previous turn would have meant that we could have killed one of his things. We could have killed the thing, move this one up and attack with it. That's rough. I think we're still supposed to go for it there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go for it there. If he doesn't have the missing, we're just super far ahead. Probably, the game's probably over then with that. If he's got back-to-back card draw denial now, after he was able to control the board the way he was, it's probably just over. See what else he has though. Yeah, we don't. This deck doesn't really have any catch-up mechanics beyond this point. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to alliance that turn that I decided to play. What was it that I played? I already can't remember. There was a turn where he had the FLAMMPANZER up in the front line. Maybe I was supposed to alliance kill it with one of my tanks, move the other one up, shoot face. I think I had enough resources to do that. I think that's okay. Gonna go 1, 2, 3, play this movies up. Was the play we tried to do against the other Alexandria player not too long ago. 2 matches ago, maybe. If he pins one of these, we're just gonna pass. Actually, if he pins it, I'm gonna kill the albacore with this. What am I saying? And then we'll look to alliance the following turn, I suppose. Yeah, if he pins that, that's gonna be troublesome, I suppose. Hopefully we just find another tank that we can play out on the field so that our alliance is really good the following turn. Or am I just supposed to attack him? Probably supposed to help keep his board clear, yeah? Blitz tank. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna take away his buff. Do this. Hopefully he doesn't shelling us. If he does, it's not the worst. I prefer that not be the case, though. If he doesn't shelling us, or if he doesn't, like, take this off the table, we have a very reasonable next turn. Go, like, 1, 2, 3. I think that's better than playing this out. It depends on what we draw. That's a bit problematic, I suppose. Oh, he's going for that. Okay. Ooh. Can make it a 5/5? Oh, we have too much stuff on the field, though, right? I'm supposed to, like... do this. Was that a good turn? I think that was a good turn. Seems decent. What to do? Not bad. Maybe I was overly aggressive here. We could definitely just die to lack of cards. Let's see. Had we not drawn the joint operation, which was obviously very unlikely because we had 2 draws to find it, one from the top of our deck and one from the ARADO, I think we were still in a decent position. We could have... What could we have done? We could have shot his card in the front line. Would have depended on what we drew, but could have destroyed his 1-3, moved up. What else? If we had another blitz unit, could have caused some damage. Anyway. I think I like this. Stab King Pro. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the follow. Appreciate you supporting the stream. And I hope you're having a great Friday, wherever you're at in the world. Can I has FLAMMPANZER, please? Because he's at, like, probably tokens list, looking to be a little bit more defensive against the aggro lists running around, which is not unreasonable. Ooh, okay. We're not going to get the front line anytime soon, so I may as well be resource efficient. This might also distract a Bloody Sickle. Next turn we'll play SDKFZ here, double shoot. Could also play 2 SDKFZs and just shoot once. That's probably what we're going to do. Oh, well, thanks for stopping by then. Yeah, I normally stream every Friday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I'm on the east coast of Canada. Okay, now we're definitely just gonna blow that up. Maybe this is... Maybe I should take this threat more seriously. It does have Fury after all, and he could do something like play naval support with it, and that'd be very scary. I guess this is kind of bad. Playing this out is hurting us now, right? Because now I can't play the SDKFZ to one-shot one of these with the... Yep, okay, maybe I should have taken that threat more seriously then. So we're gonna do that. So we could do this and this. And just pray he doesn't have a naval support. Doesn't look like it. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, I almost certainly should have just attacked this, eh? Joint op is kind of nice. Get that low before it can... Yep, he won the coin flip, because of course he did. It's okay, we're in an okay spot. Next turn we can alliance and attack with all 3 of our units. Kind of just want to dodge the hammer at this point. The question is, does he kill my air unit to keep his Katyusha alive? He can do it. Oh, okay, well that's just the better option for sure then. Our opponent's almost out of gas. We have a bunch of... We have 15 power in play. I think we're in a decent spot. For our opponent... I would expect that after the next turn our opponent will concede and then we'll go play what is likely going to be the final match of the stream. They have hammer here, or some way to kill one of our units. They could claw their way back into it. Yep. Good start. Joint operation. Bad. Does he have a bloody sickle to finish off? Nope. Okay. We've done all our dailies for today, so that's good. Okay, well, this is going to be the final match of the stream. For those who missed it or for those who are new, you can check out all of the matches that we played today on stream on my YouTube channel. I break down all the videos by deck type. I normally stream Mondays and Fridays. This coming Monday, however, I will be off due to a change in work schedule. But I will be back the following Friday, and I'm looking to do an extra long stream then. So appreciate everyone for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. Enjoy your weekend. What am I doing with all that gold? Well, hopefully before too long we're gonna get another expansion in the winter. So the KARDS dev team, the plan is to release like an Allegiance-sized expansion every winter, and I'm gonna buy a ton of packs with that gold when I finally get the opportunity. Do I just keep spamming units on the board until we're ready to attack? I think we can do that. That's pretty good with our 109. I don't want to wait too long because I don't want to get hit by a strat bombing, but next turn we'll go Panzer 35T into Alliance. Hopefully he doesn't find a way to clear out most of our units in that time. He found another Awoken Giant, didn't he? Yep. Typical US player, back-to-back. Awoken Giants. Ooh. Well, now instead of alliancing, I'm gonna do that. I think. Because then I can attack with two things and also draw a card. Let's go. Three Awoken Giants. Can I get a fourth? Hey Anonymous, how are you? You're catching us right at the end here. Yeah, so Jur US aggro, what are the I'll do a quick final thoughts. Yeah, there's a reason why this is the best aggro deck in the format right now. Super aggressive, has ways of controlling the board against other aggressive decks, has tools to get under what the bigger decks are doing with things like Joint Operation and 99th Infantry Battalion, where are you, to get around guard units and stuff. Yeah, if you're planning on, I think the builds that are running Alliance instead of the Blitzkriegs are good. If you expect to run into this archetype a lot on the ladder, this gives you more play against opposing decks. I think, and with that in mind, I think I would point to this card again and consider running some number of STUG III-Fs, because even unbuffed, this card can trade into a lot of their buffed units. And I think this is some good, like, this is like a decent innovation for this archetype to give you better win rate against those kind of decks. ARADO's felt awkward at some stages, but I think ultimately, yes, their benefits probably outweigh their risks. Just because if they do get to draw a card, they can find a very precious buff card for you or joint operation, assuming those are the only orders you're running in your deck. And even, you know, buffing a joint operation after the fact, or this getting hit by the alliance to make it a 3/4 fighter is still fine. But yeah, I wouldn't be totally surprised if there comes about a list that's not really caring to run this too much. I think, but again, if you're running into a lot of other aggro decks, of course this can be great as a turn 1 play if you're on the draw. But that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thanks, everyone, for stopping by. Like I said, I tried it. Check out my YouTube channel if you want to see any of the past matches from today's stream or even previous streams. I will be back next Friday. I'm taking this Monday off, but I'll be back next Friday with an extra long stream. I'm looking to start earlier, maybe go a little bit later, and possibly even doing a longer stream the following Monday, since I should have that day off. So that'll be fun and exciting. Yeah, everyone enjoy your weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for all your support, and good luck in your cards matches or in any matches, whatever game you play. Take care, have fun, stay safe. Peace out. Is that going to be my new phrase now? No, I'm working on it. I'm working on different phrases here. All right. Take care, folks.